afraid your grandma don't have the funds for Duit Raya this year. Better luck next year, I guess. Hopefully, I'm either monetized or I have a new job by next year. By the way, I hope you're doing well, Rojak and Sticks. I hope you guys had a good weekend, even if it was just normal. At least it wasn't bad. Currently working, but doing fine. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing fine. I hope you guys are taking good care of yourselves, especially, you know, in Malaysia at least. The holidays are coming up, and it would suck if you guys got sick right before the holidays. Right, so my weekend, as I've said, was nice. It was great. A friend came to visit. Like, she came all the way like from another state, like 3 hours away. We haven't seen each other in a while, so it was nice to spend the weekend with her. It was just a nice fun time. And yeah, that's all I wanted to update you guys with. Let's just continue with EX03 with the last chapter. Now, if I remember correctly, this chapter has the you know, the different POVs to the chapter, kind of like you know, the beach episode. So I think what I'm expecting is they're gonna show Changhu's story first, and then after that we might diverge to other characters. Yeah, like here, Kowloong War. Maybe they're gonna show, and here, Life of Taya. Yeah, I think it's gonna be focused on the Kowloong characters. So first we're gonna see some stuff about Changyu, and then I think we're gonna see some stuff about Pulao and also Madame Chu. I honestly don't remember what happened to her the last time we were in Kowloong, but I don't think she's dead. I mean, she's still playable, so I don't think she's dead. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll continue with Changhu first. Let me see. You guys should be able to. Yep, you can hear me. Okay. Hold on. Alright. Ah! No! Another bright day begins to break. Lao Yu gets up and washes up as normal, then moves the dried wood from the shelf to the warehouse. Lao Yu is unsure why he continues to do this, other than the fact that not doing so would make his day feel incomplete. Life of Tai is so good. Okay, sorry if I'm butchering that. Any Mandarin or Chinese speaking people in the chat, let me know if I'm butchering that. So sorry. Heave ho! As he puts a piece of wood on his shoulder and raises his head, a confused Changyu appears before him. Whoa, what are you doing? You scared me. Oh, sorry. You need a hand? Careful, put it off to the side. Hey, Laoyu, can I ask you something? What? Laoyu immediately tenses up. After all, Changyu has always been the one to come up with all sorts of funny ideas. I see! So he's the kid who likes to ask a bunch of really... maybe not fucked up questions, but really hard to answer questions. He's me! It's just, I know you also take care of the equipment, so usually, what do you need to put on a what do we need to put on a performance? Ah, you trying to figure out the budget, kid? You still want to put on a performance? Yeah, don't worry about it. Let's just say I want to put on a show. Okay. You gonna put on a free show, buddy, in the street? Just like the Saja Boys? 2 stereos, 2 platforms, 3 lights, instruments. Changyu jots down in his notebook. Changyu, what? Do you really want to put on your own performance? Huh? Sure, let's go with that. By the way, is Yusheng back? No, he hasn't been singing all morning. Director said if he's not back this afternoon, I should send someone to ask for him. Maybe something happened to him. I was gonna sleep on the roof of... You were gonna sleep on the roof? Okay, child. Sleep on the roof of Yanfei Hall yesterday, but the streets were in chaos all night. I couldn't sleep at all. Oh, something happened? What could it be? The Kowloong crew was running up and down the streets yesterday. Might be that celebration on the radio last night. Laoya takes the radio out of his pocket and adjusts the frequency. A wobbling voice warped by static fades in and out through the old speaker. It's nice that even in this post-apocalyptic world, the radio still lives on. The radio seems to never die. I mean, I'm not sure about China, but I know that radio shows are still a big thing in Japan. As everyone waited at the edge of their seats, the world government's first zero-point reactor has successfully completed its first test. Oh. The Kowloong Chamber of Commerce has decided to use this opportunity to host a citywide celebration. At this, the reporters said that they're gonna invite the heads of commercial organizations to host a banquet. Laya says to himself, unaware that as the broadcast plays, Changyu begins to light up. Oh, good news? Oh, Eureka! I'll be right back. Are you gonna, make an announcement on the radio about the performance? Changyu, with what money? Changyu grabs the pocket radio from Lao Yu and runs into the inner courtyard. Hey, where do you think you're going? Director, this is our last chance. If we can get this gig, the theater will last at least another 6 months. I mean, this is more of a temporary solution rather than solving the problem, though. Changyu? A third of the world's biggest tycoons will all be at this banquet. Do you think this is something we can handle? Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna suggest they make an announcement on the radio. This actually might work, I think. Who cares? Our livelihoods are at stake. Fine, let's give it a chance. The issue, though, is that we don't even have the money to pay for a band or a supporting cast. I'll go raise it if it's just one show. You're gonna steal the money, kid? How are you gonna raise it? With that, Changyu tosses the radio on the director's table and rushes out again. That child. What I feel around every child. I guess that's what makes him Changyu. Even these old bones sometimes feel like there's nothing this kid can't do. Even if the theater is really gone, I'm sure he'll manage just fine. If the theater is gone, where would he live? Like, does he have parents to look after him? This is PGR after all, so I'm assuming that he's an orphan, you know, with the tragic backstory that goes with it. But, you know, if the theater does go out of business or, like, is sold, does that mean Changyu will be homeless? The director drinks the last mouthful of strong tea and dials up his old friend. It's me. I may be old and washed up, but I have a small favor to ask. Running into the street, the glory days of the theater seemed to flash right before Changyu's very eyes. The walls and eaves were not as dilapidated, but instead covered in the highest quality of white plaster. There's such a thing as quality white plaster? I thought all white plaster was the same. The extravagance was classical. Intricate friezes, vermilion pillars, and tiles of ceramic blue. And yet, what truly made it a spectacle was the long line of people at the gate of the theater, alive with the greeting of the attendants, and urging voices from the crowd, one after another. Hey, can you fit one more in tonight's Black Guardian? Apologies, sir. At this rate, you'll have to sit on the table. Oh, full house! Yay! Also, promise, and Corin, you make a dark image and now it's on your channel post. You're welcome. I'm gonna check it out. I won't after stream though. I won't check it out on stream because I'm worried that's your way of cursing me or something. And I'm worried if I show it on screen, I'll end up cursing everyone else. A pot of jasmine tea and another plate of stewed beef tendon and boiled noodles, please. Not that I don't trust you, Rojak. It's just, you know, usually in horror movies when people say to check out this clip, people end up cursed. Ha! People who didn't know this is a theater would be thinking this is some restaurant. Didn't have dinner before you came here or what? I mean, dinner and a show was nice. Eating dinner while watching something is like peak. What's it got to do with you? Nothing beats dinner and a show. Yeah, my man! The crowd pushed Changyu into the theater. In the front row, Lao Yu and the director were sitting there and waving to him. Changyu waved back to them excitedly. Hi! Hello! Hi! I hope you had a good weekend. Welcome! Quite the turnout tonight. Yu Sheng's new play, sure to be a hit. Sit down and quit fidgeting. Yeah. The theater lights dimmed, leaving the spotlight on the stage as the only source of light. There stood Yu Sheng, Mr. Bai, and Liu Zhe. They stood there valiantly as if untouched by sorrows in the past. Following that, the gongs and drums roared as the show began. I personally don't think I'll ever be into stuff like theater, you know, like performing arts. It's just never really been my thing. But I'm still impressed by the people who can do it, you know, because I know a lot of drama happens behind the scenes, but it's very, what's the word? Very impressive that they're able to put that aside for the show, you know, for the big night. I just, I don't know why. That's the most impressive part for me when it comes to live theater stuff. Hmm. Then back to reality. Repairing the equipment, creating the props, then calling Lucia and Mr. Buyback for another night of shows. Why is there boss music? Who are you fighting, Changyu? As for the play, Yushin loves acting as the scholar so much. Let's just do Mandarin Duck Pond. Lucia and Subai can be the supporting actors. Life imitates theater, theater imitates life. Wonderful. As for the cost, 4,500. If I can get Lucia and Subai to deceive each other, that should about cover it. What do you mean? The young man secretly settles the cost, and in the theater, so does the old man. The boss music came in. Alright, understood. He might be a bit reckless and unruly, but I'm sure he'll direct a good play. I don't have much time left. He's not my direct disciple, but he's a good learner. If you really plan on using the celebration to save the theater, I think it'll be a good choice to keep him after that. As for us and the others, we're too old and washed up. This is no longer our generation. In this world of young people, they should be the stars. So the fact that he accepts that he's old, I'm guessing means that he's human. He's not a construct. Ooh, that's cool. The nodes, they stay behind the sunlight. Did this happen in the previous chapters? I don't remember. Oh, if it did happen, I'm sorry I didn't notice. It's less boss music and more bad stuff happening music. Oh, right, gotta hydrate. Thank you for the reminder. What is life? Why does Monday exist? Everything would be fine if Monday doesn't exist. You closed my eyes last week and when you open them, it's Monday. It's Monday again. I mean, if Monday didn't exist, then whatever day replaced it would still be Monday. It's like, I don't know. I feel like everyone in the whole world would be a lot happier if you could also have Monday off, you know? Why can't we just work for 4 hours a week instead of 5? What's wrong with just 4 days instead of 5? What's wrong with the 3-day weekend? Okay, continue. East City's Shuju Street. Wang's pawn shop. This is the last door. Changyu is standing in front of a building and sifting through his memories. Seeing that it's still the same building as before, he enters the premises. In the pawn shop, a middle-aged man is sitting behind the counter, looking down at the panel in his hand. In his other, an old copper coin is being absent-mindedly twirled. Boss Wang? I saw that you're hiring, so... Huh? But what's a kiddo like you doing here? Age isn't a problem. I can do whatever it is you need. Know your way around machines? Boss Wang slowly raises his head and taps a coin on the table. His indifferent tone feels like a sharp knife to Changyu's ears. Unless you're me who has no weekend and works 14 hours every day, but alas. Well, Rojak, the only thing I can say is, you have my sympathies. I pity you. Good luck. Noted, Jack is a slave. Someday you'll be free. Oh yeah, you just said that you work. You didn't say you get paid for the work, Rojak. Are you a slave? Are you okay? Blink twice if you need help. No I don't. Then Shu, you can't possibly think the KCC still has any use for elbow grease now, do you? What's wrong with just labor? Oh, I see. You're from the old parts down south. No wonder. Well then, be on your way. I don't have any use for a kid like you. Boss Wang waves his hand at the door, motioning for Changyu to leave. Hearing this, Changyu takes a step forward instead. It's not like that. Some things are best left to people. Yeah, AI can't do everything. Oh, and what's that? I'm all ears. Like pawning, you know, sales. Machines might replace the need for people in the service, manufacturing, or entertainment industries because they're good at imitating humans. But the one they can't do is barter. Each customer is different. You need intuition and honesty to understand their needs to make money. I see your point. We don't barter a lot anymore, do we? In this day and age. Unlike in PGR, all prices are fixed. Then, however, Boss Wang drags out his rebuttal to interrupt Chang Yu's rambling. A person's speech and behavior are telltale signs of their thoughts. You speak with confidence, but your eyes darted 4 times over the place. Why are you counting, old man? Why are you looking into this little boy's eyes? Indicating that you've been nervous this whole time. Blinking. Blinking, you forgot how to blink! No, Rojak! Rojak, do you need help getting out of your slave contract? Do the celestial dragons have you? Machines only have to pick up on this to simulate human emotion and adjust their sales strategy accordingly. That's not specific to humans. But that type of machine doesn't exist. Maybe you haven't heard. Bostrog remarks coldly. Just as he's about to continue speaking, Chang Yu suddenly steps forward and puts his hand on the copper coin resting on the table. Think I don't know about the Fushi crew's research into human simulation? Oh, looks like you aren't as naive as I thought. I heard it from some big shot a long time ago. But a machine like that isn't something normal folk like us can afford. Yeah, even if machines can do everything, you think you can afford the machines that can do everything? Does it sound good? Are you cooked? Did you meet the chef Gabriel IRL? Do you need garlic bread? Rojak, are you just living on orange bread? Is that what it is? Is that why you long for the garlic? So this kind of job is best left to us humans for the time being. Ain't nothing wrong with replacing us with machines, but until then, do you really think someone in your condition can look after the shop all by yourself? I wouldn't say there's nothing wrong with it. Clankers are just taking over. How do you know about my condition? Chang Yu lifts his hand off the coin and smiles. My brother Chen at our theater used to have this problem. I was a bit hesitant when I walked in at first. I didn't want to say anything without a closer look. Sharp, make it. I'll take that as a compliment. Hearing this, Boss Wang scoffs and leaves the store. Why are you leaving the store? This is your store! You work 9 AM to 9 PM, 6 days a week. Salary is performance-based. Sure. So that means I'm... You're starting tomorrow. Don't be late on your first day of work. You always need garlic bread. Every single second in your existence must be garlic bread. It would be nice, right, if people can just survive on one type of food forever. If it were me, I would survive on fried chicken forever. Alas, we humans need other stuff, like vegetables and water. We can't just survive on protein alone, just like we can't survive on garlic bread alone. Alrighty. 5,000, here you are, come again! After seeing off the last customer, Chang Yu returns to the pawn shop and carefully seals the pawned item he just received. Hey, kiddo, clean up and get ready to call it a day. Huh? Why so early today? It's not like I want to. I just received a notice from the Chiwen crew. No business after 5 PM. Huh? Why? How come? It probably has to do with the news report released by the world government. Some experiment failed and there was some sort of repercussion. Oh? Is this just around the time the punishing virus was coming out or something? I thought, oh, you mean 0 point energy? Okay. Oh, that. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I thought they already had the punishing virus problem at this point. Yeah, that thing. But the only repercussion is our loss of business. No wonder customers are also sour looking recently. You can say that again. By the way, I also saw the notice that the celebration was postponed. The one you mentioned earlier that your theater's playing at. What? It was postponed? Well, I mean, yeah, if the reason behind the, what's it called? The performance is, they're gonna have the performance at a celebration, right? For the 0 point thing. So if the 0 point thing went wrong, then they probably don't want to celebrate that. Can't help it. Hosting a celebration right now would be a slap in the face for the world government. Yeah, that's what I meant. Their life must be so purple. I do not understand that reference, but purple is a nice color. At least it's not cancelled. We'll just have to wait for this all to pass. Then everything will be back to normal. Hey! That's what we said during the Big C, during the COVID pandemic. We can only hope so. The sooner the curfew ends, the sooner we can open normally. We gotta head out. Be sure to lock up once you're done cleaning. Yeah, got it. After Boss Wang leaves, Chang Yu returns to the counter. He turns on his data panel and begins to flip through the calendar. It's delayed, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. That gives me more time to prepare for the performance. Director, just you wait. Micro! Hello! Welcome, Micro. Hope you had a good weekend, buddy. Boss Wang, what's going on today? I've seen Pulao soldiers patrolling the streets. Pulao? The whole city is under a curfew. The 0-point thingamajig failed and created some virus. Apparently a machine will go haywire if it becomes infected. Oh, so this is around the time the punishing virus existed. Okay, so Chang Yu is that old, huh? Alright. Wait, does this make him older than Lucia and the others? Because like Lucia, we saw her and Luna as children while the punishing virus was active, right? So if this is before the punishing virus was a thing. Now the soldiers are recycling machines, androids, and even all the police spots in the city. The Guardians and Tai Yi, I think. Anyway, they're all gone. Heard they're rounding them up and disposing them all at once. Oh. They're taking all the clankers to a concentration camp. This is the guy who planted the flag for PGR World. Everything will be back to normal, they said. You jinxed it! You jinxed it, Boss Wang! No wonder the glazed arch theater next door has been so deserted lately. I thought they were upgrading the androids in preparation for something big during the celebration. Alright, enough chit-chat. Throw this out for me. He throws Chang Yu a palm-sized robot from behind the counter. The electronic brain is hanging sideways, with indentations obviously caused by a blunt object. Several broken wires are also poking out of its casing. Oh, well, that's, smart, I guess. Isn't this the robot you bought to wipe the cabinet? How did this happen? I would love that, really. A robot that wipes cabinets, that wipes stuff, that does all of the dusting for me. That's the dream. The soldiers don't recycle these gizmos. But who's to say it won't get infected and wreck the shop? Don't just stand there. Get this eyesore out of here. The clanker will remember this, Boss Wang. The clanker will never forget. The clanker will have his revenge for throwing him out just because he might one day wreck the shop instead of wipe it down. Chang Yu picks up the broken pile of scrap metal and walks to the trash can in the alley around the corner. And he sees a trash can filled to the brim with an assortment of mechanical parts, electronic terminals, carrier drones, and other household gadgets. I mean, okay, if the punishing virus were a thing, I feel like it would just be the smart equipment that would be, you know, considered dangerous. Maybe smartphones, especially if the AIs can track us through our phones. A smart fridge, you know, if you have a fridge that connects to the internet, basically anything that connects to the internet, really. But if it's stuff like your vacuum, or stuff like your, you know, if you have a normal microwave that doesn't use Wi-Fi, then I don't see why you have to throw those away. Yeah, but you probably would have to throw away your TV and phone, unless you're not afraid of being tracked and you're like, eh. The tools that once brought many conveniences to mankind were now completely destroyed and randomly discarded in the dark recesses of trash cans, mixed with food scraps and other garbage. Your phone will leak the Kasha files. There's no such thing as the Kasha files. Do you think clankers would care about stuff like that? Stuff like the Epstein files and just leak them all to everyone, everywhere? Honestly, they would be doing a really good service for humanity. Huh, that's the way humans got their jobs back, huh? Yeah, by taking out all the clankers. Chang Yu shakes his head as he walks out of the alley. He sees several strange devices in the street, erected by the Baxia crew? Baxia, I think that's how you pronounce it. Hearing the news, Boss Wang pokes his head out of the doorframe of the pawn shop and looks down the street. Alpha! Welcome! Hello, it's okay if you're late. Welcome. Hope you had a good weekend. Hello! Heard a lot of people's fridges escaped. I wonder why. They were sick and tired of getting fridged. For those of you who don't know, getting fridged is like a trope in comic books and TV shows and stuff where one of the main characters' girlfriends or love interests gets basically killed early on in the show, or like as motivation for the main character's growth and like revenge plot, you know. think of like Clint Barton, Hawkeye in Avengers Endgame after his family was dusted, was Thanos, you know. So in that case, his family would be considered fridged, or like Keanu Reeves, the movie with his dog John Wick, his dog was fridged. So yeah, fridges are just done with getting fridged. They're done with getting terminated for plot convenience. What did you do, Alpha? What did you type? Can't believe you're more late than me, Alpha. I'm supposed to be the late guy. You've been hella busy. It's okay, I understand. You guys all have a life of your own. It's okay if you guys are busy, but I always welcome you back whenever you come back, whenever you have the time. Indeed. Indeed, what does a kid like you know? That's not what I meant. Oh, did I miss something? The KCC is about to change. Okay, that's what he said. Here, take this. Having no intention of arguing with Chang Yu, Boss Wang interrupts him by throwing him a data card. Huh? Didn't you already pay me this month? A cheapskate like you is giving me a bonus? Who are you calling a cheapskate? It's called running a well-managed business. You should take some notes. Yeah, especially since, you know, he just threw out some clankers. So that means Chang Yu has to do more work. Then yeah, naturally, justifiably, he should be paying you more, Chang Yu. Whatever you say, boss, as long as you keep paying me. I see, gracias. I mean, yeah, I understand. You guys all have other stuff to do. I just hope that when you guys are a bit too busy to come to my streams, it means you guys are too busy having fun. You know, that you guys are having something good happen in your lives. Still playing the poverty card? Get out of here. I'm closing up shop. Alright. Quit pushing me. I was just on my way out. You can hear the words "have the time without the rabbit clock" mean appear in your head. Notice Boss Wang is a tsundere. Tsunderes like this are nice. Tsunderes that aren't violent, you know, they're nice. Boss Wang pushes Chang Yu out as he speaks and impatiently motions him to hurry home. After Chang Yu boards the shuttle back to the South City District, Boss Wang returns to the shop. Wouldn't a shuttle be considered, you know, dangerous with the punishing virus and stuff? I mean, I don't know if their shuttles connect to the internet or anything, but, you know, if people get on and the shuttle gets infected, then they could just, the bus or whatever the shuttle is can just ram itself into a building and kill everyone. I've been crunching numbers my whole life. This might be the last of my last bit of generosity. Oh. With that, Boss Wang takes off the weathered plate on the door of the shop and firmly closes the pawn shop. Forever? Up next, an emergency statement from the Kowloong Chamber of Commerce. The Kowloong Chamber of Commerce is still under curfew. Please remain at home as much as possible and report any emergencies to the nearby Kowloong crew immediately. This is just like COVID. The only thing missing is social distancing. Stay 6 feet apart at all times. Large machinery throughout the city has been recycled. Do not panic. This situation must be handled rationally. Now let's listen to Lord Dan Hao, the Bien crew official to... Oh? Chang Yu, where are you going? Fake ascensions next week, right? Hopefully, you know, if I can finish this soon. If I can finish this EX03 tonight. You don't have Netflix on your shuttle? Damn. Or the Horse Girly chapter? So yeah, the Horse Girly chapter was last time. I think you mean EX02, right? The one where we go on a mission with, oh my god, what's her name? Where we go on a mission with the horse girl. Yeah, that was last time. What chapter is this? We did horse, you missed it. Yeah, we did horse. This is EX03, so I think this is gonna be a chapter that covers all of the Kowloong characters, you know, basically giving us an update on them. So Chang Yu and Pulao, I think that's what I'm assuming. I'm just going out for a bit. Did you assess your alpha? I did? I don't know. I don't remember. I haven't checked. I don't think so. Didn't you hear the broadcast? Are you really going out with all that's happened? I'm just one last step away from fixing all the props. Just wait a bit longer, Director. How are you still thinking about the celebration at a time like this? Yeah, did no one tell the kid that the celebration's cancelled? I'm pretty sure even if they say, you know, it's been put off or like, it's only, you know, been... it's only temporarily not gonna happen. I don't think it's temporary anymore at this point. The celebration isn't what matters. I just want to get the Kowloong Theater up and running again. Chang Yu! Chang Yu quickly drags the props out of the theater and leaves the nagging director behind. You have to ask how disappointing. Oh, I remember now! Rosetta! That's her name. Oh my god, it's been stuck on the tip of my tongue this whole time. Rosetta! Yes, we did the extra chapter with Rosetta last week. Oh my god. Alright. I was racking my brain so hard trying to think. What was her name? Chang Yu quickly drags the props out of the theater and leaves the nagging director behind. Almost there. Up next, an emergency statement from the world government on the punishing virus. We face an unprecedented disaster in human history. The Science Council has launched a comprehensive investigation, and the Star of Life is actively seeking a cure. I wonder if this is what it was like in One Piece, you know, when during Lost flashback, you know, with the whole white lead disease. Is this what they made everyone else believe the white lead disease was like? Like, it's dangerous, everyone stay inside, keep your distance. The world government is the same in any story, huh? Check your alpha from members section. Yeah, I remember I did, you know, increase the rank of one of my characters. I don't think it was to SS, so I don't think it was alpha. I think it was one of my A rank characters I upgraded to S. I don't remember who, but I did do one of them recently. Yeah, I don't think it was alpha though. We face an unprecedented disaster in human history. The Science Council, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Throughout the streets, the world government's updates on the punishing virus is being broadcasted in real life. The once prosperous KCC is now long gone. Only a few pedestrians are watching the broadcast on the street. That's your joke. You already choose to stay quiet. Thank you. I think. The broadcast echoes throughout Kowloong. Chang Yu quickly shuttles between the road with the props in hand. Made it. The world is ending and this kid still just wants to have his play. What? It's closed? Chang Yu starts to grow flustered at the sight of the locked repair shop. What should I do now? It was open yesterday. Yeah, and it's closed today, kid. Damn it, there aren't any shops nearby that can repair our old equipment. Hey, punk, today's our lucky day. You guys again? Who are you calling a punk? Leave me alone, I'm not in the mood for this right now. What are you saying, tough guy? Don't you know, I've got a bone to pick with you. I'm gonna make you suffer today. Guys, the world is ending. Really? You're doing this now? Right now? During the apocalypse? Most of the police cyborgs have been disposed of, and the Pulau crew are busy with the plaza in the East District. Who can save you now? Suddenly, the deafening sound of a broadcast plays in the distance, cutting through the air. Fuck you. I don't need anyone's help to take care of you guys. Don't you want to fight? Bring it. I'll fight. They're fighting a child while the world is ending. Guys, World War III is happening. Not right now. We don't have time for this. I'm gonna teach you a lesson today. It's my line. I'm pretty sure these guys aren't, you know, constructs. I don't think they had constructs back then. I think it's just, you know, the game's way. I think the game just doesn't have any human,
The form of the formless! The style of the stylist!
What? Style of the stylist? Yeah, I think the game at this point just doesn't have any human enemies yet, so that's why they look like this. But I'm pretty sure the gangsters are human. World ending does not matter if there's beef. True. People do be petty like that, huh? Look, he was carrying this. Get your hands off my thing. Come fight me, I dare you. Not the thing. Not his thing. Who cares? We just want to bring you pain. Take it away and smash it. And garlic bread. No, when the world ends, garlic bread also ends, apparently. Fuck you! Child, please. Oh, wait, how do I do this again? Left control E. Okay, now where? Whee! Don't push me! Get up there first! He's coming at us! Go to the platform using hook. Oh, left control Q. Okay. Chang Yu's English voice acting is something. I have a feeling that it's gonna get better later. You know, that's why they still haven't voiced most of the story yet. It hasn't gotten better yet at this point. Stop! Oh, we're surrounded! You got fast legs, but we ain't gonna stop. Beat him up and smash his belongings. Show no mercy. Hell yeah. You're beefing with a child!
The form of the
The
formless.
world is
style
ending!
of the stylus. The true comes with the form.
And you're
The
beefing
soft
with
will come with the
children.
hard.
Ow.
Fine. The form of the formless. The style of the stylus. The form of the formless. The style
He actually
of the
went
stylus.
ora 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 ora. Ora 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 ora.
Move to the waist. Convert chi into punches.
Who that? Why are you bringing a pillar to this beef?
The form of the formless. The style of the stylus.
Ow. Oh, it's not a pillar, it's a rocket launcher.
The form of the formless. The style of the stylus.
Ow.
Fine.
Eh. Eh.
Move to the waist. Convert chi into
You're only
punches.
pushing me away because you're afraid of me. Ouch, you little brat. Anyone still got a problem? You're lucky that my props didn't break.
Seek victory in defeat. Seek safety in danger.
You guys picked a fight with a child and lost. Pathetic. Yo what? Don't underestimate us. The thug laying on the ground suddenly grabs Chang Yu by the ankle, preventing him from leaving. Seeing this, the thug's cohorts rush toward Chang Yu, and the brawl continues. In the distance, the enthralling and booming voices of the Kowloong Chamber of Commerce can be vaguely heard, as if giving an inspiring speech. Not now! I don't need an inspiring speech now, I need police! That enemy is right, you don't pound the meat without equipment. Okay, well, yeah, we're not pounding a child's meat, please. The cities fall, one by one, but why are we still standing? Get 'em! Because countless brave warriors fought for Kowloong. It is the will of Kowloong that they bear. They fight against the virus. They prove to the world that the will of fire continues in Konoha. Don't think you can strong-arm me and get away with it. We bear the same pride. We hold the same beliefs. Kowloong is a crystal, nucleated from history. Kowloongers do not fear war, because war cannot break the will of Kowloong. Now is not the time for this speech. Are they secretly a chef? Oh, that's why they brought the meat pounder, huh? The sound gradually fades in the distance. The sound of fighting and shouting drowns out the broadcast. They brought the meat pounder because they want to cook. Will of Kowloong, my butt. Life has already been so difficult for everyone. You think this will of Kowloong can return our theater, our lives back to normal? You think the will of fire is enough to defeat Uchiha Obito? No, it was actually the power of friendship. Okay, got a drink. Hold on. Okay. Why are you all banged up? Well, you see, long story. The director wants to scold Chang Yu, but all he can muster up is a sigh. I just had a run-in with some thugs, no big deal. Chang Yu replies and looks around the theater. Lao Ye is sitting at a table off to the side with Yusheng, who he had not seen for some time. Yusheng, where have you been all this time? Chang Yu perks up with a smile, surprised at the sight of seeing a familiar face after so long. I mean, we're in the middle of a pandemic. Everyone's gotta stay at home. That's why he hasn't been here. I had some family matters to attend to, so... Yusheng rubs his fingers. His once immaculate white hands are now wrapped in bandages. What family matters? Were you beating up your family? You're back just in time. I wanted to bid you all farewell. Oh? Okay, well, I read this part as, you know, something exciting. But apparently it's not exciting. Farewell? Where are you going? Didn't you hear what Lady Chu said? The corrupted are coming. I'm gonna fight on the front line. Lady Chu is already around. Right now, huh? The form of the formless looks like a barrel of bagels made of solid water and sugar. Did he just the bagel? Everything, everywhere, all at once reference? We do not talk about the everything bagel. We don't. Why? I saw some people walking towards the port. Shouldn't we pack up and board the ship together? Hearing Chang Yu's response, Yu Sheng shakes his head. After listening to the whole speech in the plaza, I choose to believe in Lady Chu. Oh? So, Yu Sheng is going on the... isn't going on the nighter? Everyone else is? Huh? You buy into this whole will of Kowloong thing? It's my own decision. Lady Chu left the choice to each of us. The ship isn't suitable for my sick wife. Staying in the city to participate in the Tabula Akasha is more suitable for us. Tabula Akasha? What's that? Forget it, it doesn't matter. So why are you going to the front line? What about your wife? She's waiting for the Tabula Akasha to begin, but that's going to take some time. So you... Yes, someone has to do it, just like Lady Chu and the others. I wonder if the Lady Chu they're talking about, the one that gave the speech, is that the real Lady Chu? Or, you know, the one that's a transcendent? Or is it the fake Chu? Director, try talking some sense into Yu Sheng. A bagel, a barrel of them, yeah. That's the reference. You ate it. It tasted like turbulence. What does turbulence taste like? I haven't gotten on planes that often to know. What are you doing, Director? Why are you just standing there? Are you also planning... Really? You too, old man? They actually let old men like you join? Yes, I made my own choice as well. I don't want to board the ship and run away, nor do I want to join the Tabula Akasha. Oh, I'm staying here in the theater. Okay, I thought he was gonna go fight. Okay. Because I don't think Lady Chu wants old people or children to fight, right? I can't do something like abandoning my body and living in some machine. Oh, so Yu Sheng's gonna be... wait. Is Yu Sheng one of the people we met? You know, with Pulao? Remember there was one other guy who helped out, Kamui and Chrome get into drag? Was that Yu Sheng? Is it the same Yu Sheng? I don't remember that construct's name. But, you know, Pulao... Remember Pulao helped Lucia and her team? And then there was another construct that helped Kamui and Chrome. Was that him? All I can do is stay with the theater left to me by my ancestors. I really don't remember that NPC's name, so I'm not sure. But is that him? Turbulence tastes like every type of dust and wind in existence. I see. I'm sorry, I live in Malaysia. We don't have a lot of wind to taste. In that case, I'll stay here too. Quit kidding around. Go upstairs and pack your things. Lao Ye, go take Chang Yu to the port. Of course. You're still young. You shouldn't give up your life like the rest of us. I'm old enough to fight. I mean, yeah, he did beat up some thugs. But again, it's a child. You don't send the children off to fight. Now's not the time to act up. If you're staying to fight, then count me in. After the war is over, we can continue running the theater. I just finished preparing the props we'll need. Chang Yu, buddy, I got some bad news for you. There's no such thing as the war being over. After 6 years, the game is still ongoing. We don't have an ending yet. Chang Yu, if you really have grown up, then quit being so naive. I didn't have the heart to say it, but I sold the theater a long time ago. That's why Yu Sheng was able to take his wife to see a doctor. But who could have imagined something like this would happen before she was cured? You're just a child. You can't possibly understand the cruelties of war. We might not survive. This is the last time we'll ever see each other. Yeah, Chang Yu, this really isn't the time to worry about the theater. Behold, Arknights, we send kids into the battlefield and give them PTSD. Behold, Konohagakure, behold, the world of Naruto. We send 12-year-olds out to fight wars. Maybe not to fight wars, but we send 12-year-olds out to fight mercenaries. As the director, I appreciate your dedication to the theater, but some things in this world can't be paid back. We're just a footnote in the history of Kowloong. We are constantly pushed forward by the flow of time. Enough! I just don't want to lose everyone. I want things to go back to normal. You always treat me like a child and make decisions for me, but but have you really asked what I think? I don't think the virus cares about what you think, buddy. They even said, Doctor, this is for your own good. Yes, I know, it's for my own good. I know I've only ever been a child in your eyes. But I'm still a member of the Kowloong Theater. Why didn't you tell me anything? I can help. Chang Yu begins to shake with anger, but his eyes remain firm with conviction. Chang Yu... Oh, what? A sudden explosion outside the theater interrupts their conversation. Hearing this, Yusheng gets up from his seat. Explosion? We're out of time. I need to get going. Care to see me off? The room falls silent. Yusheng smiles and walks towards the gate of the theater as Chang Yu and the others follow him out. Bye, Yusheng. Battle of Changban. Oh damn, that was loud. A deafening explosion rumbles outside the city. Chang Yu is standing in front of the theater, watching the Kowloongers flee towards the port or head toward the grounds for Tabula Akasha. Yusheng is standing at the end of the street. He bows towards the theater, then turns to exit the city with a gun holstered on his back. He brought a gun? Okay. Did he have that the whole time? The huge rifle is all the more apparent hanging on his thin back. Chang Yu stands there like a pillar, holding back tears. The director comes up from behind him and gently puts his hand on Chang Yu's shoulder. Chang Yu looks up at the director, only to find him with the unusual expression, silently surveying the outside of the theater as if nothing had happened. But the director's eyes are laced with a faint redness. Lao Yue slowly walks out from behind them, and the three of them stand there, silently. While everything is going to shit, and there's chaos all around and explosions, you guys are just standing there, menacingly. Look up! Suddenly, Lao Yue breaks the silence in panic. Looking up to where he's pointing, several fireballs are flying into the city. Fireballs? Kowloong's air defense fires missiles with a loud roar to shoot down the fireballs. However, some of the fireballs still manage to fall into the city. Gotta go. See you next month after exam ends. Good luck, Alpha. I don't have much to give you in terms of tips and stuff for exams. But good luck. Do your best, buddy. And take care. A little bit of drama is fine. Hope you succeed. Yeah, I hope you succeed too. Remember to answer all the questions. Whether it's right or wrong, at least answer them. They used to serve mankind, but now they are ghosts returning from the graves. The Clankers never forgot. This is their revenge! This is the first time Chang Yu is seeing these corrupted monsters with his own eyes. Yeah, good luck, Alpha. Bye-bye. They raise their weapons and howl, running into the crowd and rending them to pieces. The guerrilla forces from the Pulau crew come running and shoot explosive rounds at the corrupted. The impact pushes the corrupted back. Oh, I don't think we've ever seen this character design. Suppressive fire! Prioritize guiding people to take refuge! Hurry! Another fireball crashes onto the street, obliterating the Pulau soldiers, shouting commands and erupting into flames. The crowd delves into chaos amid the onslaught, leaving them no time to mourn their fallen comrade. The remaining Pulau crew raise their guns and destroy the corrupted. If I ever joined the military, the army, you know, if World War III does happen, I think I would be like this guy. Just dead. Immediately. I'm just cannon fodder. Run away! Retreat in an orderly fashion. Do not trample others. We'll have to push them back first. We don't have the manpower to keep the crowd in order. Pulau crew shout as they shoot at the corrupted. Without any guidance, the people at the entrance to the street run around in disarray like chickens with their heads cut off. Chaos. Absolute chaos. I wonder if the person who made that saying, you know, chicken running, headless chicken, or like a chicken running without their head, I wonder if they've ever seen a chicken without their head. And that's where the saying comes from. Damn it, we need to do something. Something only we can do. Damn orange bread eaters. Corrupted, I shall make you taste the thing Dracula hates. That's being overly optimistic. There's always a chance to be part of the numbers in the initial war outbreak. Yeah, there's always a chance I would be one of the people who never got to join the military at all. I could just be one of the civilians who just died first. Yeah, if I ever stop streaming during World War III, assume that's what happened to me, I guess. Changyu stands there and looks around, locking onto the stage. He jumps onto the stage, takes a deep breath, and takes a stance. What are you doing there, buddy? Survive that first, and you get a chance to be cannon fodder. I see, so being cannon fodder is at a higher priority. It's a higher tier. Seeing this, the director turns and walks towards the stage. Under Lao Yu's puzzled look, the director picks up mallets and pounds the dust-covered drums. Doom. I don't know what drums sound like. Then comes the second one, which is stronger than the last. Da-doom. The third and fourth, the director rapidly pounds the drums. Doom, da-doom, da-doom. The theater's drums spread throughout the streets, suppressing even the chaos outside. It's been a long time, old friend. Changyu and Lao Ye share a glance. Then Lao Ye joins the stage. Lao Ye brushes the dust off a box. He takes out his zither and clapper. Then Changyu takes center stage. They're just gonna play music. They're like the band on the Titanic movie. No, the one that went down with the ship. Oh, deep breath. Changyu takes a deep breath and slowly moves his feet and begins to move. His clothes snap with each rhythmic motion of his hands and feet. Changyu dances along with the pounding drums. As the drums quiet to a gentle rumble, he matches his movement to flow like water, pouring life into those around him. As the tempo quickens, Changyu swings his feet and leaps left and right like the surging tide, destroying all that stands before it. He's being like a dancer in Fire Emblem, in the Fire Emblem games. With righteous anger, our heroes bore. The sun tries to protect the smoke-shrouded sky, tries to pierce the smoke-shrouded sky over Kowloong to sprinkle the last rays of sunshine on the stage. Someone once told you that your love for garlic bread will make it so that you can't have anime vampire girlfriend. It was the first time you gave a person a disappointed dad look. He looks ready to experience PTSD. No, he's just a child. Do you not want a vampire girlfriend, Rojak? Is the garlic bread really worth it? The boy's eyes shine bright in the sunlight's reflection. The sound of gunfire from both the corrupted and the Pulau crew are but a pin drop to the symphony coming from the theater. This is the same singer for Narwhal, right? I wonder who she is. I could probably look that up later. Changyu tries his best to force the lyrics out, as if wanting the whole world to hear his cry. I mean, if Changyu is the one singing now, then I guess canonically he's the one singing this song right now. A bomb on the battlefield explodes near the stage, blowing up the floorboards. Shrapnel flies through the fiery smoke and past the 3 stage performers. Standing at the front of the stage, Changyu's whole body receives multiple cuts from the shrapnel. The shrapnel slices the director's hands and Lao Ye's chest, causing blood to seep through their wounds. No, Director Lao Ye! This is why you shouldn't be playing instruments during an emergency like this. Check literally gonna give the kiss of death to one. Garlic bread before maidens. You would rather be maidenless than garlicless. I see. Understandable. Have a good day. Yet they continue to perform as if immune to the pain. Enough to take their breath away. Can even breathe. I think Lao Ye may not be breathing right now. He did get hit in the chest. With each pounding of the drum, the director's hands drip with blood. Lao Ye, ignorant of the pain, plucks his zither and sways with the music. Changyu continues to flip across the stage, slinging his blood on the floor without a care. I will survive and thrive in a vampire apocalypse. You know what? Fair enough. They don't have that many stories about vampire apocalypses, but if it did happen in real life, you would survive. Aloof to pain, to death, one's just desserts. The panicking crowd on the street begin to settle down as they watch the performance. The Pulau crew uses this time to double their efforts in clearing the city of the invading corrupted. Changyu's lyrics resound through the streets. The crowd unconsciously stops pushing and shouting, leaving only the sound of the Kowloong Theater's performance in the whole area. Another fireball passes over the Kowloong Theater and lands at its gate. The corrupted roars and races towards Changyu, who was closest to it. Really? Out of the entire crowd, you choose to go towards Changyu? Changyu seems oblivious to the oncoming attack and continues singing on stage. The corrupted's claw does not tear his flesh, but rather it lands like a pebble in an ocean. Chang Yu's right foot slides back. He uses the corrupted's momentum to pull it forward, dispersing the blow. As the corrupted passes behind him, Chang Yu trips it, then mounts it and pins both of its arms behind its back. Sounds epic. Wish we could see it. Following it up, he delivers a heavy punch, caving in the corrupted's head. It tries to throw Chang Yu off, but remains powerless. A picture flashes through its rudimentary electronic brain, that of a person drowning. And like a person drowning, the corrupted is unable to free itself from the water's embrace. No matter how hard it tries, it cannot free itself of Chang Yu. Chang Yu hammers down on the corrupted below it, ignoring his bloody hands. He stares at the corrupted as he delivers blow after blow to its head. Alright kids, you heard this first. According to PDR, if you know how to do theatrical fighting, that means you're also good at normal fighting. Sound effect clank clank clank. Finally, with a dull thud, Chang Yu smashes through the mechanical casing around the corrupted's head. He pulls out its electronic brain and holds it high above his head. Static flickers between Chang Yu's palms as blood drips down his raised arm on the motionless corrupted. The blood is Chang Yu's medal in his victory against humanity's army. And the Pulao crew are watching this, so they see this kid is a good fighter. I'm guessing this is what makes them think, ooh, we can turn him into a construct. Ooh, this kid doesn't need to be a human anymore after this. He deserves to be a construct. Chang Yu no longer sees the Kowloong theater under fire, but rather a vast battlefield, one that he read about in old war stories. Chang Yu is no longer wounded. Clad in armor, he stands at the top of the battlefield and discards the head of the defeated enemy general, looking proudly at the enemies before him. His dream of becoming a hero, which later became a dream to save the world, appears to be coming true in this turbulent era. But for Chang Yu, he no longer cared about saving the world. What matters most is protecting those around him he treasures most. Else, wherefore would one walk the earth? Chang Yu looks up at the gloomy sky and slowly meets the thousands of enemy troops standing before him. Yeah, this entire performance is what made Kowloong decide that this kid should be turned into a construct, huh? We can throw away this kid's future generations and turn him into a better clanker. This is it. This is what happens when you're too good at your job. Hearing Chang Yu's lyrics, a middle-aged man begins to take action. He slams into a corrupted that passed by a Pulao soldier attempting to charge the crowd. Yeah, finally, one of them goes after the crowd. Else, wherefore would one walk the earth? The man tries his best to pin the corrupted down, paying no heed to the corrupted stabbing him in the chest. Another member of the crowd rushes out. She picks up a rifle from one of the dead Pulao crew and shoves the barrel in the corrupted's mouth, then pulls the trigger. Even after emptying the clip, she is still standing there with her fingers on the trigger. A Pulao soldier comes up to her. That's enough. The high explosive rounds have long since obliterated the corrupted's head, leaving nothing but bullet holes deep in the ground. After hearing the Pulao soldier's words, she kneels down on the ground and weeps solemnly over the man's body. He gave his life to stop a massacre. With the theater performance over, the director takes Chang Yu and Lao Ye onto the street to help the Pulao crew organize the crowd of people. What about the director? You're not gonna take... Oh yeah, the director is taking them. Sorry, I thought that the Pulao crew guy was taking Chang Yu and Lao Ye. Calm down, everyone. There's no cause for alarm. Walk this way. We've repelled the monster's air raid. Please hurry up and retreat in an orderly manner. It's this way. Thank you. It's alright. This is our duty as members of the KCC. Just as order is gradually being restored to the crowd, a loud noise is heard nearby. Old Chen and Zhao, let's go and have a look. Everyone else, stay here to protect the people. Roger. Director, I'll go and have a look. I'm the fastest here. I should be of more use. What? No, wait. Child, stay. What do you think you're gonna do, huh? I know you're a good fighter and all, but you are still a child. You're not a construct yet. But before the director could finish, Chang Yu disappears in a flash. He's kind-hearted, but it's too dangerous. I'll bring him back. Oh, thank you, then. If you wouldn't mind. He don't mind, apparently. The explosions were nearby. Let me search for clues. Clues? Just head towards where the explosions are the loudest. That's your clue. Investigate the scene. If it's quiet and there's nothing to investigate, then that means you should just turn back. Chang Yu, you brat, you child. Here are some shell holes. Even this place was affected by the airstrike. Voice a pull-out crew from distance. Move forward. The civilians are just behind us. Do not let the monsters go past. Over there. Hello. You okay there, buddy? Are you a buddy? Corrupted corpses. Damn it, is there any survivor left? Wait, there's someone next to the corpse. Why are you here? Yusheng! Yusheng, you're hurt. Stop talking. I'll take you to the medics. They can heal you. I know my condition too well. It's too late. Okay, so Yusheng wasn't the construct that was helping Chrome and Kamui. But I don't regret my decision. We managed to hold the enemies here. They won't be able to harm the Tabula Akasha. Yusheng, you please take care of everyone in the theater. Yusheng! Punishing one after another. Do you have to take every precious thing of mine? As an individual, I can't do anything. I've had enough. And this is when he decides that he'll become a construct. Where are we supposed to go? Up there? Left control E. Can Chang Yu actually... How do I get up there? Am I supposed to go this way? No, I'm supposed to go that way, right? Yeah. Whee! Oh, hello. Good day, sir. Madam? Good day, person. Why do we have to go through all this suffering? Why do we have to go through all this suffering? It's like the meme, corrupted. I'll never forgive them. Why do we have to go through all this just to suffer?
The true comes with the false. The soft overcomes the hard. The true comes with the false. The soft overcomes the hard. The form of the formless. The style of the stylish. The form of the formless. The style of the stylish.
His attacks are all generally yellow colored, but he's a ice type.
The true comes with the false. The soft overcomes the hard. Fine.
Are you though?
The form of the formless. The style of the stylish.
Are you gonna... Yep.
The form of the formless. The style of the stylish.
Let me dodge. Let me dodge. Where are you? Wait, did I do it? No? Left control E? What? What? You should, and everyone. Did I lose? I lost? Get out of here, monsters. Wait, why is the mouse not moving? Imagine protecting the Fate franchise device. Thanks, Akasha. Hold on. What's with the mouse? Why isn't it moving? Get out of here, monsters. Okay, now the mouse is. Okay. Right as the corrupted is about to put an end to an exhausted Chang Yu, the Pulao soldier chasing after him finally arrives on the scene. Is this one of those hidden achievements? If I managed to press left control E fast enough, this guy wouldn't die? And now because I'm slow, this guy is gonna die? Well, sorry, buddy. Running over, he shoots the corrupted to prevent it from approaching Chang Yu. Here you are, sir. Off to the side, Lao Yu reloads a rifle and hands it to the Pulao soldier. High explosive rounds continue to decimate the corrupted. The Pulao crew member takes a frag grenade from his bandolier and hurls it over it, then dashes to protect Chan Yu, who'd fall into the ground. Well, he's dead. Nice knowing you, buddy. The grenade knocks the corrupted off the platform, then as if in pursuit, an anti-air missile destroys it with pinpoint precision. The black feathers burn up before they can even touch the ground. Lao Ye, don't die here. Lao Ye and the director climb up to the... Director's here too! Climb up to the top of the high platform and help the Pulao soldier and Chang Yu. In PDR, ice is just a way of thinking. Okay, fair enough. I'm fine. Fortunately, I have a protective exoskeleton. Go and see if the child is alright. You should be fine. Thank you so much. Just doing my duty. The war still rages on. I need to get going. Alright, here's to meeting again after the war. Well, don't get your hopes up, I guess. Me too. Director, let's go. Now you hoist Chang Yu on his back. The director strokes his head with a trembling hand. You mean the hand that's bleeding? On your back? You mean the back of the chest that's bleeding, Lao Ye? The war has displaced us. Chang Yu is still young. We shouldn't have to endure this pain. Sorry, kid. This is the last time I'll make decisions for you. I guess I just can't trust human creations. Lao Ye, send him to the port. I hope it will buy him some more time. The director descends the platform and collects Yisheng's body and slowly returns to the Kowloong theater. Lao Ye watches the director slowly disappear down the street. He raises his sleeve to wipe the tears from his eyes, then walks towards the port with the unconscious Chang Yu on his back. Is it gonna be revealed later that the director is actually some kind of immortal? Or like he was a construct all along? Kind of like Bianca's father, you know, the one from the church, where he isolated himself from everyone because he was getting infected by the virus. They love planting flags, they do. How do you see anything through that mask? That's the thing, you don't. That's why they're all cannon fodder. They're supposed to just stand there and die. Smoke from the war covers the once prosperous city, disconnecting the people of Kowloong from their future and their past. You know, Reverse looks like that. You don't see through it. Well, that's Chang Yu's done. It's been an hour already. I think I want to just... Okay, this is Chu. I just want to see who's all of these belong to. Okay, this doesn't say who it is. But this one... This story is Lady Chu's. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, I'm supposed to do Lady Chu's first. And then this one. Okay, well, I guess that's as far as we're getting for today. Yeah. Alright, yeah, we can continue the rest tomorrow. Hope it doesn't look like Lady Chu's is as long as Chang Yu's. So hopefully we can finish these two tomorrow. I see, it makes sense. Nexus, hello, welcome. Hope you had a good weekend. I'm sorry, but I'm just about to end the stream. Hi. Yeah, sorry, buddy. I'm not gonna be streaming for 2-3 hours that often during the fasting month. Hopefully, you know, Raya is coming soon. So hopefully by the end of the month, I can continue with my usual 2-3 hour streams. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be tonight. He's following me. Hi, Nexus. I wrote... of course, yeah. Sorry about that. But, hey, thank you for dropping by anyway. I hope you had a good weekend, though. Just thought I was joking. I don't know what the history between you two is, but I hope you guys can settle it cleanly. Alright, well, I guess that's gonna be it from me tonight. Nexus, again, welcome back. Sorry I had to cut it short as soon as you got here. But again, I hope you had a good weekend. Rojek and Koiri, thank you for dropping by. Thank you for staying with the stream. Micro, Sticks, and Alpha, if you're still there, thank you guys too. Again, Nexus, thank you so much for for dropping by. I shall follow you in return. Oh my god. Okay, you guys settle whatever beef you have between you guys there. Good luck with the fasting. I'm trying my best. I'm trying. Thank you, Nexus. Thank you, Koiri and Rojak. Thank you so much for joining me again, guys, tonight. Yeah, I hope you guys had well enough Monday, even if it wasn't good for you, Koiri. I hope it still ended well, hopefully. Until tomorrow then, right? So take care of yourselves. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Take care, sweet dreams. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Have a nice day, Koiri. Bye-bye. Bye, Nexus. Bye, Rojak. Have a nice day. Have a good night. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining me again. Bye-bye. See you. Bye.